America and for the good of the world. I'm aligned with the world, and I want to get this thing over with. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of hate. He's got tremendous hatred, and I understand that, but I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, him either. So it's not a question of alignment. I'm aligned with the world. I want to get the thing set. I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see if we can get this thing done. You want me to be tough? I could be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough, but you're never going to get a deal that way. So that's the way it goes. All right, one more question.
I would respond to this. So look, for 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the president of the United States' words mattered more than the president of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So he occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact
2015.
2014.
2014 and
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
that's exactly right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022, what is
Oops, I'm sorry. Got myself on mute. Let's put this in context, right? About 2014. Russia did invade Ukraine in 2014 when President Obama was in office. And they took Crimea. Crimea was a part of Ukraine at the time. And when when they had the election at the time, the debate within Ukraine was, should we go towards be more friendlier to the EU and join this is gonna be a short live stream, Pierre. So I mean, you can join, but this is gonna be a short live stream. I'm not gonna be here very, very long. So anyway, because I'm going to bring well anyway. So this is what Lewinsky was talking about, and Donald Trump is so JD Vance is so idiotic that they're trying to make it about today rather than about well people try to convince Vladimir Putin from taking over Eastern Europe and encroaching Eastern European borders, and this is the lowest common denominator when it comes to Trump supporters. They only think in small, limited, finite constructs rather than looking at things from the construct of a global or a wider range level. And I want y'all to notice a lot of these Trump supporters are silent. They was doing all that trolling, that political trolling, all throughout 2023 and 2024. Now, since it's Eggman trying to look tough, sucking on that straw. Yeah, but yeah. I put Angerman as a thumbnail on this video. That's what Fire Fist is referring to, the thumbnail to the video. But anyway, where was I at? Do y'all realize that 6 months ago, 7 months ago, I will say go back 7 months. Um, and like I said, it's gonna be a short live stream. Two things has happened, you know, and just Donald Trump wanted to accuse Vladimir Putin of, well, let's start World War II. I mean, World War III, and you're gonna start World War III. Donald Trump just laid the foundations of the Third World War, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you why, right? I'm going to tell you why. But anyway, let me go ahead and continue.
Situation the same. The people are been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him. Me, like a new president in 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel. We signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed him with gas contract. Gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Now, I'm going to do a pre-record video on this. Well, Donald Trump, President Lewinsky did not thank the United States. And shout out to Queen Sun Kiss, because I saw her community tab. It went from is a community tab from a Tabitha. What's the name? Tabitha Political Speaks. Shout out to her too. All the tweets, all the emails that Lewinsky released, thanking the United States military, thanking President Biden, even President Trump, when President Trump's first term of certain of the support, even President Obama. Well, but like that was before Lewinsky was president. So all of these things that JD Vance said is a bunch of crap. Anyways, keep it moving.
To Ukraine, that you say what problems we have.
I have been to.
Count once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful?
Well, of course there's going to be problems bringing people. But yes, a quarter of the population is dead. A quarter of the male fighting age population is dead. Let me repeat that again. You got at least 1/3, maybe a quarter, who can't fight anymore because they're either injured or they're dead. So of course any world leader or leader of a country will sit there and be more it's kind of like, I want y'all to do this. See, Lewinsky, what Lewinsky did is the same way how Abraham Lincoln and his correspondence with the British and the French during the Civil War. The desperation in the correspondence, or the correspondence when Churchill was writing to or even visiting FDR. Anytime when your country is being invaded or attacked or it's so in under this distress, that leader is going to act upon, is going to act under this distress too. So the act, see, and this is a classic ambush, right? JD Vance, what he just did right there is just a promo cut for a future political ad. That's all what JD Vance did. So in 2026 or 2027, I mean 2028, rather, this right here is going to be part of a JD Vance ad. Oh yeah, he stayed up for America, and you got these low grade, low information voters. Yeah, man, he stood up for America. These mullet head idiots talking about America. They're gonna look at that footage and he stood for America, looking stupid. Oh my! Oh wait a minute, hold on. The lovely Angelica's in the chat room. I'm sorry, I wasn't really looking at the chat. Really wasn't looking at the chat. Yeah, yeah, Soup Bone. But I'm going to tell you what happened 6 months ago, right? Six months ago, I peeked this out, and this is going to lead to something a lot more frightening than what anybody is. 2 likes and 9 people watching. Hey, Charlie, I know most people want to see the fuck shit and the buffoonery. I don't care about who's watching anymore. I'm just putting out this shit out. I'm just putting out my ideas out. I don't care who's watching anymore, how many likes I get. But anyway, let's continue, right?
I will answer.
To come to the Oval Office of the
I will answer.
United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country.
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning. Sure. First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know that.
bless you.
No, he's right. He's right. Back in World War I, Georges Cousteau, who was the president of France, when he was talking to Woodrow Wilson, and Georges Cousteau used to be here is I'm gonna use this as a I am a historical nerd, right? I'm a historical nerd here. Georges Cousteau, who was the president of France or the prime minister of France during World War One, he was a foreign correspondent when Abraham Lincoln was president. So he was out. Imagine, and he actually said, "Listen, America has benefited from the two oceans, the Atlantic and the Pacific." But sooner or later, he actually warned, President Woodrow Wilson, like 50, 60 years later, he said, "Listen, I want you to understand that even though you got two oceans guarding you at this moment, understand you're not automatically going to be safe." And guess what? Pearl Harbor happened in 1941. The bombing of the fire bombing of the Japanese on the Pacific coast, especially in Oregon, with the fire bombing by the Japanese, did not really. So it was, and also you got, and now you got 9/11, which happened 20 odd years ago. So Lewinsky's kind of right, because America America is, yes, safe because we are guarded by two massive oceans. But because of drone technology, intercontinental flight, and now space technology, sooner or later America is not going to be safe from aggression from other powers. So he's He's somewhat right about that.
Will not
You
have
gotta-
war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on this
position to
question.
dictate that.
That's exactly
Remember
what
this.
you're
I'm
doing.
not
You're
dictating.
in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
You
We're
will-
going to feel very
you will
good.
feel influence.
We're going to feel
I'm-
very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed
From the
yourself
very-
to be in a
from
very
the very
bad position,
beginning
and he
of the
happens
war.
to be right
From
about
the
it.
very beginning of the war.
You're not
Mr.
in a good
Brown,
position.
I was
You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start
I'm
having
not playing
cards.
cards.
Right now, you
I'm
don't,
very
you're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives of
anymore.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War III.
What do you think?
You're gambling with
What is
World
thinking
War III. And
Me?
what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
I'm
That's
Okay, now let's stop right there, right? Let's stop right there. You're gambling with World War III, and this is where I'm talking about. Back 6 months ago, 7 months ago, I should say, right? There was an article talking about, and there was a YouTube channel by name of TDRL channel, and it's a British base. It's a British base YouTube channel, and they was talking about something that I find very that I find very concerning. This they already Ukraine is already working on getting the bomb. They're already working on getting the nuclear bomb. Um, so this is how stupid some of you idiots are. If America leaves, what you think is going to happen? What's going to happen is they're going to get the bomb. You don't want Ukraine to get the bomb. Um, Donald Trump and JD Vance just now pressured the Ukrainians to get the nuclear bomb, and there is a news article today that was released to today. I said today, March 1st. Ukrainian people, Ukrainian Americans, Ukrainian Canadians, anybody they're raising money to help scientists to create a nuclear bomb, an atom bomb, a rudimentary. No, and hold on. I wish I had I wish I could do a pre-record video so I can show you the articles and the links and all that. So I don't have it in front of me, right? They're going to get the nuclear bomb within the next 6 months. Ukraine already have a nuclear plant. So because they have a new any country that has a nuclear plant can make a nuclear bomb within 6 months. And Ukraine used to had nukes. See, let me remind some of y'all. The Ukrainian military used to have nuclear weapons before the end of the Cold War. Back in 1990 and also in 1993 when Bill Clinton was president, and I'm talking about between 1990 and 1994, and George Bush and Bill Clinton, when they were making a deal between Boris Yeltsin, who was president at the time, and the Ukrainian leadership, when they was because the Soviet Union was breaking up into Russia and the Ukraine and all these other countries that we now see today. Well, some of those countries gave up their nukes. Some of them have been dismantled. Some of them have been destroyed. Some of them was given back to Russia. So there's still a lot of nuclear scientists who in Ukraine who know who's alive, who's still alive, know how to make a nuclear weapon. And they have already announced it 6, 7, when was this? Yeah, 7, 8 months ago, that they can make a rudimentary bomb. Do y'all really want this to happen? So Donald Trump just opened up the gates of hell by doing this bullshit that y'all that some of us try to warn you idiots because y'all hate black women so much. Y'all hate gays so much. Y'all hate this group of people so much. Y'all voted for an idiot whose only thing he's gonna do is chest beat, and then y'all can't understand the complexities of the world. Now, 2 things gonna happen out of this. Ukraine gonna get the nuke. 2, do y'all really want France and Germany to head NATO? Do you want the Germans to take over? Germany has the biggest army on the European continent. You really want the Germans to have that much sway? The country that lost 2 world wars and actually started 2 world wars. You really want them? You really want them to lead? Oh yeah, I'm fully am aware of that. I'm fully aware of that. I've been expecting that because that's their calling card to I forgot the mayor's name. I forgot Mayor Adams in New York. Y'all can't understand now what's about to happen. You're about to open the gates of hell. Ukraine have 1/3 of its country taken from, and you got 1/4 of the fighting population, the military age, dead. There is no young men left. I'm saying right now, you got no young men left. You got no reserves left. One third of your country has been taken. You got 1/4 that's dead. And when I said dead, I'm talking about the fighting force. What makes you think though they're not going to use the bomb? What makes you think though they're not going to use a nuke? You got Russian troops and North Korean troops. Now let's say Lewinsky or whoever is the president decided to, okay, let's just use one of America's F-6 616 jets. Oh, they have an army. They have an army. They're not well funded, but the army still exists though. It's not well funded. But like I said, y'all voted for Donald Trump because he appeals to America's lowest common denominator. That's Donald Trump for y'all. You got and the thing is, you got the yahoos who got mullets and wearing the American flag talking about America. You know, this y'all think this is a source of pride. Y'all think what Donald Trump and JD Vance did is just a source of you know, and like I said, this is gonna be a very short live stream. I'm just pulling this out because I really want to do a pre-record on this, and a pre-record would have been an hour long live video. But because I was going to show y'all other clips, other articles, and all that. I don't have time today to do it, so I'm gonna apologize for not putting the link in the chat room because I gotta go to work. Like I pay these bills like everybody else. No, Japan just have their own aircraft carrier. America, Trump fucked up so much that do you know that the Japanese have their own aircraft carrier? And there was a reason why Japan have their own aircraft carriers. They're going they're going to attack North Korea and Russia if they feel like they're being threatened. So Japan already spending money on their military already. And a third thing happened, right? He said, "Hold on, Big J, you leaving out important." I know, Pierre. I know I'm leaving out important details, but you know, I know I'm leaving out because of the lithium and all of that, lithium mining, the borite, and all that other metals that's in eastern part of Ukraine. The oil that's in eastern part of Ukraine, because Ukraine is oil rich. They have not drilled there yet, but it's oil rich over there. Hold on. She said, yeah, Trump advances are a complete embarrassment. I can't believe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She said, simply deep. I'm not a friend of Lewinsky. And I'm saying this, I am not a fan of Lewinsky's too. But the way Trump was barking at him and pointing at him was in a disgrace, and other Republicans had their heads down like this is some BS. Yeah. So I'm gonna say this right now. Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, it's silly that these Trump supporters are so easily impressed. Yeah, who's impressed by this? And in fact, if they was going to have this type of heated discussion, you would you would tell the reporters, hey, can y'all leave? Conference. We'll come back with a news conference, and we'll lay out the details of news conference later on. Thank y'all for showing up to the press and have at it. Then have a private meeting. Y'all can have this back and forth. Now the way it looks, and Lewinsky got kicked out the White House. He literally got kicked out the White House. So, like I said, um, Ukraine will get a nuclear weapon within 6 months because they've been working on obtaining a nuclear weapon since July of last year. Now, since I brought this up, the third problem, because who wants France and Germany to be heading NATO? Nobody don't want that. Why would you? And here's the third thing that Trump just opened up the gates of hell. Turkey. Turkey is a neighboring country next to Russia. Turkey is a member of NATO. Turkey is also a Middle Eastern nation, right? So Turkey said, "Oh wait, oh hell no, we're going to send troops to Ukraine." So whether Donald Trump likes it or not, we're going to have a third world war because they thought Trump was the only ticket to smooth to smooth the edges around Putin. Well. Now it looks like Trump ain't gonna do that because Trump is leaning more on punishing Lewinsky more than trying to smooth out the edges of Putin. So hold on. A question: where is Ukraine going to get the nukes from? Well, simply deep, Ukraine have their own nuclear plant. Okay, they are. Ukraine used to have nukes. Yeah, yeah. Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State, he was so embarrassed because like you don't see him on the camera, but if you saw it on the other video, Marco Rubio was like he was sitting on that couch along with Vance, and he couldn't even say anything. He was like, "Well, damn, damn, this is just some bullshit." I mean, all Marco Rubio did was stare into the wall, like, I know I didn't hear this shit. I know I didn't hear this shit. But like, you know how like you're at a meeting and somebody says something that's so embarrassing that all you do you couldn't really say anything. All you had to do is look at the wall or look at the floor or look at your watch because you so embarrassed. That's what Marco Rubio was doing. He just sit there and just stared off into the wall as this bullshit was going on. So I'm gonna ask you, Trump supporters who've been silent for the last 2-3 months, how come you silent and all that? Yeah, you know. I want to ask these Trump supporters, have y'all really fully dot this out? Have y'all fully dot all this out? You got 3 problems that's that that just started. Turkey just now said because they watched what happened in the White House. They said Alaguan said, you know what? Aragon, I think Aragon, that's his name in Turkey. He said, "Listen, man, listen, man, we got to step up now. I'm gonna do my own thing in countering the Russians. So I'm gonna send a lot of shit to Ukraine. I'm gonna send a lot of my drones to Ukraine. Now, Turkey and Russia has been enemies for centuries. Okay, they've been enemies for centuries. Y'all really want that to happen? And then Ukraine sitting there talking about we want to get nukes. They're slowly, there are actually people giving money to the Ukrainian government to make a nuclear bomb. They're out there saying it now. Y'all really want that? And France and Germany, France is, France is so embarrassed about, you know, France is so disrespected. They willing to do anything to get their prestige back. So they willing to fight a war to get their honor back, quote unquote. Do y'all really want? See, y'all never really thought this out because y'all so worried about Hold on, what did Peer put out? Oh, hold on. Let me see what Peer put out. I can't hold on. Yeah. Let me stop sharing that. Let me stop sharing that. And let me go to my YouTube real quick and see what Peer put up. Let me see what Peer put up here. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Go view this on YouTube. Go on my YouTube feed. Okay, let's see what was. Oh, it's a song by Natalie Merchant. Listen later is about Trump. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I want to know where is your Ricky Manor and where all these your your Pastor Dows of the world, your Tyrone Magnus of the world. Where are y'all on this now since Trump just because see some of y'all just don't follow. It's either y'all don't follow or y'all just so blinded by y'all's issues with black women and y'all issues with women in general and y'all's issues with the other groups out there. Y'all don't see what Donald Trump said and what he's doing. Y'all really don't see that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pre-record video. Well, let me backtrack on that. I might do a pre-record video. The goal is for me to do a pre-record video because I'm gonna show y'all some articles. Um, yeah. Pass it $40. Yeah, they have my Bronzeberg channel. Remember the manager dude the other day? Yeah, that you talking about pass $40. The other day on Bronzeberg channel said he voted for Trump to control black women. Now he regret the vote. See, I'm gonna say this. I don't know why people want to talk to Pastor $40 for. Why would people want to talk to him for? Because he said a lot of crazy over the past 5 years of me knowing him. He said the most craziest shit, and people just like, no, fuck all that. Pastor $40 been saying some crazy ass shit, and y'all allow him to be on panels. But then again, that's what the manosphere support for Donald Trump was about, was to control black women. And since a lot of black women being fired from their jobs and all that, they over there they thinking, not understanding you're going to be the target too, you dumbasses. What made you think though he's just going to stop that at the womans, because they won't submit to you. They won't let you lead. They won't let you submit. Y'all are stupid out here. Y'all stupid and dumb. And that's why I said I personally need to get ahead of y'all in 2026. Yeah, I said it. I need to get ahead of y'all because I view y'all as a fucking danger. And that's why one of you niggas I unfriended and I took away your wrench. You know who I'm talking to. Yeah. And I mean that. I view y'all as a danger because y'all's rationale is so low par and subpar. You're willing to sacrifice the freedom of everybody else because you're mad at this. You're mad at something happened to you in your personal life. Um, Pure. That whole thing is noble. It's noble, but they gotta do more than just that. All right, they have to do more than just that to just for one day. They have to do more than just that. It has to be. Um, it can't be a one day event. It can't be one day event. They have to do this. They have the willpower to at least do this for like 2 weeks or so. True. Yeah, Anger Man, Anton Daniels, and Brandon Tatum are pom pomming. Yeah. Oh, there's more coming. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. You know, But I'm trying to get this interview. I'm trying to do this interview with a certain someone. Um, and I might need some help getting this interview done. So, um, so yeah, I'm gonna try to get me a new computer. I hope. Um, hopefully I get that in 2 weeks. Yeah, hopefully in 2 weeks I get me a new computer because I really want to do this interview. Um, um, see if she's available for this interview. And yeah, I've been reaching out to this person. Uh, I'm going to it's going to have to be weeks because like that person's not ready to do interviews at this moment because what happened to her. Um, what happened to her in Idaho. Um, so I'm going to have to be patient waiting for that. You know, so you know, so yeah. But anyway, I said enough right now. I'm gonna hang this up. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna do a live stream today. A panel. Right now I'm working on it. Right now, Angelica, I'm not gonna say who. I'm trying to. Um, I'm trying to. I'm trying to working on getting this interview, and I just, I ain't gonna tell you who it is or but it has to do with what we're witnessing, you know. So yeah, and yeah, and plus though, I'm giving new computer because this computer is not doing. Um, she is doing okay. She is doing okay, Pure. Um, see, I see. Like I said, I'm going to withheld what I'm trying to do because there's you know so she's not ready to talk. All right, she's not ready to talk at this moment. Um, so yeah, I've been emailing and everything else. Yes, 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 Pure. Yes, Pure. Yes, yes, yes. So, uh, her husband spoke. Her husband spoke. So, you know, so uh, so anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that. Um, I think that I think within the next month or so, I might get that issue resolved. Um, hopefully that person will come out and talk. We'll be available to talk, but no, right now, no. And I'm also trying to get that homeless woman, the black woman who was popped in the face at Taco Bell. Everybody been trying to find out who she is because she's homeless and she's gonna get a fat check. Yeah, cause Taco Bell gonna give her a fat payoff to her, and I hope though she gets the money uh and get off them streets and find her a place to live. You know, I don't know. I don't know what Kendrick Lamar doing. I don't know what Lamar doing. I don't follow Kendrick Lamar. I don't. You know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Though, yeah. She's on Skid Row. So there are people trying to find her to give her the money. They're actually trying to find her to give her the money. So whatever happened to her, I mean, wherever she's at, I hope that they find that money, give her the money, so and take her off the streets. So like she can be somewhere and somebody's have a roof over her head, you know. She said, I made a video with her in it, and yeah, it's on her channel. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna jump on off of here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next time. And I apologize for not doing a panel, but I got to go to work, you know, because I'm broke. I'm broke as hell. Um, so um, and plus I got you know it's springtime now. Well, I call it fall spring because winter might come back anytime. So yeah, I gotta cut all this grass, mow all this grass and shit. And I've been mowing yesterday and everything. Yeah, so it ever since it snowed, grass started going pew. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this grass and shit, and hopefully I might go live tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. I'm not sure. So anyway, right now I'm kind of bummed out. I'm kind of bummed out and doing live streams. You know, I'm burnt out of doing live streams and being on YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna cut back on my YouTube, especially after that bullshit that happened the other day, last week. So anyway, um, y'all be easy, and I'll see y'all later. And yeah, she said I had no rocks, no grass in Vegas. Oh, okay. Anyway, y'all, I'm out. Peace.